Buffalo, it's the Mafia. Josh Allen, Steph Diggs, Shaq Lawson, who's stopping us? Trey Edmunds, Ed Oliver, Jordan Phillips, who blocking us? I don't see nobody stopping us. Number one, no one on top of us. What they gonna do when Matt Milano coming with the blitz off the edge? Don't you throw it in the air, cause Trey White and Micah Hyde were intercept. Von Miller getting double teamed, now the team getting sacks.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. It's the Rico Report, brought to you by the Buffalo Fanatics. If you in the building, smash that like. If you haven't subscribed, you are mistaken. Y'all need to do that shit right now. Hey. The Buffalo Bills beat the brakes. Let me repeat that. The Buffalo Bills beat the brakes off the LA Rams. Watch out for Jalen Ramsey. Watch out for, you know what I'm saying, Aaron Donald. Boy, please.
Buffalo, it's the Mafia.
Let me ring my own shit. Let's go.
It's the Buffalo Bills.
Let's go.
It's the Buffalo Bills. Hey,
listen. Hey, get hype with me now. Get hype with me now. The LA Rams fall on unveiling night. Let's show off our rings. Let's do all that bullshit for what? We know what's really good. Had we beaten and taken care of the Chiefs, we would have been putting that shit on. God damn! Come on now. If you haven't joined as a member, join the Bing Squad. Bing, biggity, bing. Let's go.
Every Sunday, got a hangover on every Monday.
Cooper Kupp is a bad man. Cooper Kupp is a bad man. Stephon Diggs is a bad man. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of the Rico Report. Listen, folks, if you guys are tuned in for the very first time, please join us, and I appreciate you guys coming on, and we're going to have some fun tonight. My man Bobby Glean showing some mad love. Should have been 60-10. You know what it is, man. We made too many mistakes. We turned on the ball 4 times, and we still beat the brakes off the Rams? Come on, son. This was the way you set the tone. Get rid of the garbage in the first half. Let them think that they can stay with us. Cute 10-10. They felt that they were in it. Super Bowl contending team. You know what I'm saying? They're contending, but we're the champs. Let's show them what's really good. Well, guess what? Folks? We showed you who the real champ is supposed to be. We happen to just have bad matchup. You know what I'm saying? The Chiefs have our number, but we are going to change that shit around. But let me be clear. Had we gone over that hump, boy, oh boy, Bills would have been wiping away the stench. We would have been using what Von Miller said. Burn it all. We would have burnt that all last year. But guess what? Maybe Von Miller's the drop that we needed to overflow that cup. Overflow it. With some confidence. And that's how we sit right now. And by the way, I got to give a shout out to my man, Alberto Luis. Welcome to the Bing Squad, my guy. Great decision. Let's go, man. I'm excited. I'm going to get into Bills talk, but I need to, for those that have been following for a long time, this is therapy for us, right? You know that. This is therapy. We need this to kind of make ourselves wind down and really soak in what we just did on national TV, where every single NFL team was watching. Every DB was watching. Gabe Davis, now you know his name. Oh, that was just last year. That was in the playoffs. He ain't going to do shit. Oh, you let him get wild and loose. And this is just the beginning. You let Stephon Diggs get wild and loose. We didn't even give you everything, man. Our run game's not even up to par just yet. I'm just saying. Sean Smith is saying something to me, and I appreciate that super chat, my G. Let me give you some flames. You know what I'm saying? All right, let me turn that up. You know what I'm saying? Sean Smith comes in and says, yo, been a minute, but man, life is going good. Started a new career, and Bills might go undefeated. If the defense plays like this, let's effing go. First of all, congratulations on your new career. It's always tough in this world that jobs are being cut, this, that, and the third, and you found yourself a new career. Congratulations, my man, and I appreciate that super chat. That doesn't go unnoticed. Folks, this is going to be a fun year. If this is the way things are going right now, this is going to be a fun year, and I can't wait. My man, Angelo Gucciello. Angelo walking into Rico Report like Conor McGregor. You better swing them arms, my man. You better swing them arms when you walk into the Rico Report. Folks, I'm going to get into football, but you know, the super chat's got to be read because you guys, this is your hard-earned money, so you guys are showing love, so I got to show love back. John DeMarchi, my guy, says, who wants some? Well, I'm going to tell you something. We gave a little bit to the Rams. We gave a little bit to the Rams. Now we got to save some for the Titans. We got to save some for the Titans for Monday night. And if you thought the bright lights on Thursday Night Football was going to deter us from a W, wait till we get to Monday night. We're going to turn shit up in Bills Mafia. I'll tell you what. You got me talking like my man Bobby Hill. I'll tell you what. Folks, listen, man. It's going to be a fun night, and I appreciate you guys tuning in. I'm trying to get to all the super chats and the questions and concerns and all that stuff, but bear with me while I get through this. Now, folks, let's get into it, man. There's a few things I liked and there's a few things I did not like. You know what I'm saying? And you guys already know the drill. Let me jump into what we normally do. I mean, if you guys are tuned in, you guys know how I do. We go right into the box score, right? We go right into the box score. Now, there are things we hated. There are things we loved in this game. The first half, we had some good things that happened. We had good things that happened, but we had some ugly things. Did we not? You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of things to talk about. I don't normally bring out the milk carton alert. I don't normally bring out the milk carton alert, but I got a couple names that deserve to be on the milk carton. Where were you is the question. You know what I'm saying? Where'd you go? We can't find you. And there's a couple names I want to put on that list, but I may wait till Tuesday. But if you guys want it, y'all let me know. We'll try to make it work. So let's start off with the damn box score. Now, folks, we already know about Josh Allen. Josh Allen is him. He is that dude. He cannot be stopped. Let me tell you something, man. You know he is that guy. When he scrambles out, he's headed towards the sideline. Like any other quarterback, they just run out of bounds. Not Josh Allen. Josh Allen will give you the stiff arm of death. It's like he recalled what Derrick Henry, you know what I'm saying, did to us back in the day. He says, you know what? It's my turn. Let me put my man in the dirt. And sure, buddy, did he ever. That DB, you get put into the dirt by the quarterback. I know he's 6'5". I know he's 240. By golly, you got to face your defense and be like, yo, I don't know what happened, fellas. I don't know what happened. I was there and then I wasn't. In the dirt you go. So anyway, let's start off with the box score stats. By the way, we got 1,000 people watching right now. So if you guys are here, do me a favor, smash that like while you guys are in here. Let's get 1,000 likes on this video and share this bitch everywhere because the Bills are in town. The Bills are going to enjoy La La Land for the night, and we're going to head back and get rested up and get ready for the Titans. But boy, oh boy, do you guys need to head back to the locker room and get back to the board and rethink things, right? Aaron Donald was talking about, Matthew Stafford's always he's in the locker room and he's in the film room at 6 a.m. Boy, you better get there at 4 a.m. You better get there at 4 a.m. because y'all got some work to do. I'm going to tell you that right now. So, Josh Allen, 26 for 31, 297 yards, 9.6 yards to throw, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. We're going to talk about those 2 interceptions and 112 rating. Folks, it's like he didn't take a rest. It's like he's back in playoff form, and it's only week 1. We knew what happened last year against the Steelers. We lose to the Steelers. We had no business losing to the Steelers. However, those are the things we needed to happen. Now, this locker room, I bet you, is lit right now because they know what this league, what this team is about. They know what this year is about. This is one of many against a very formidable foe. Let's not bust things up. This was a good team. We just made them look terrible because we're that good. We're that dialed in. We're that coached up. We're ready to go, folks. I'm telling you right now, if you think I'm talking shit, this is not the channel for you. But if you feel this, throw me the thumbs up, throw me the flames, throw me everything you can in the chat so I know what's really good and you guys are tuned in, ready to roll. Now, check me out now, all right? Josh Allen wasn't sensational. He was sensational. Those 2 interceptions off of McKenzie, that's a tough one. McKenzie, you can't let it bounce off your chest, my guy. And I like Lil Dirty. Lil Dirty made up for it. But you can't let that shit bounce off your chest. You got to take that in, hands it, snatch it, boom. Right into the hands of the freaking linebacker. I mean, that linebacker didn't do shit. He was just there. He happened to be there, and it fell in his hands. He was like, oh, shit, I got an interception. You didn't earn that shit. I was unlucky, so I'll give you that. I will give you that. You know what I'm saying? Second interception, you already know what it is, man. You already know. It's tough. It's a tough one. You know what I'm saying? We got to work on that. Crowder, I like Crowder. I'm a big fan of Crowder. I don't know whether it was a miscommunication. Was he supposed to keep going? Did he slow down on purpose? I know there was an opening where you're supposed to sit. If you're supposed to sit, then sit. If you're kind of giving him vibes of sitting or not sitting, I'm not sure what happened there. Now, Allen, I don't know if it's a matter of you connecting with a new receiver. You're still trying to figure things out. We gotta dial that in. We gotta figure that out. But look, it was pitch and catch tonight. It was pitch and catch. At one point, Allen was just throwing for 80%. I mean, I don't know the math right now. 26 out of 31. What's the percentage on that? I know that's over 75%. Talk to me now. Golly, and that's a very good defense. That's a very good freaking defense. So Josh Allen, I love what I saw today. Great job. You're in prime form, ready to roll. Now let's go to the run game. I've got mixed feelings on the run game. I got mixed feelings. Thank you very much, my mathematicians in the building. We got 81%. I don't know who's telling me the truth here. I got 83%. I got 84%. Then I got someone telling me 81%. Are we mathematicians here? Let me know what the real statistics are. But anyway, nonetheless, over 80% completion percentage on the first week, while everybody's watching. Listen, all that hype, and I know a lot of Bills fans are a little shook right now. They're shook because I don't want the whole NFL to hype us up too much. It's hard not to. When you have everybody dialed in, you have number 17 that is that dude, it's hard not to root for him. Everyone sees. Real recognize real. At the end of the day, you guys know, right? When we used to do player interviews back in the day, I used to talk to this dude and he played in the CFL. And he goes, listen, let me tell you something. We know who's going to the league. We know. You just know. So game recognized game. So guess what? When you know a team is good, you know a team is good. When you know they're destined for greatness, you know they're destined for greatness. There's no shying away from it. So we've got to embrace it. We've got to embrace that people love what the Bills are doing. So let's keep it rocking, right? Why not? So let's go to the run game. Because I wasn't too impressed today with the run game. Our leading rusher was Josh Allen, right? 56 yards, 10 carries, you know what I'm saying, and a rushing touchdown. When he did the impersonation of Space Jam, Michael Jordan in Space Jam, when he stretched over the goal line, right? While the Monstars were trying to tackle him. Well, that was Bobby Wagner today, trying to tackle my man Josh Allen at 6'5", 240. Boy, you better bring more than that. You know what I'm saying? Touchdown, Josh Allen. Now, I like the fact that Josh Allen he's that dude. He can do it all. I don't like how many hits he took today. I'm not a fan of that. I'm sure you guys feel the same way. You can't take hits like that early. And you're not taking hits by, little peasants. You know what I mean? You're taking hits by big boys like Aaron Donald and so on and so forth. They're holding you up. And until Josh realizes it, and we're going into year 5, damn it, you got to know this, man. It's not one guy. The one guy's job is to hold your ass up, and then the rest of them is coming for you. So you need to just be smarter. I know it's week 1. You want to show these guys that you got it, but we need you all year long, my guy. We need you all year long. Give it to the other guys, and then we'll go from there. Now, here's the problem. Give it to the other guys, they fumble. And I'm going to get into that a little later. But anyway, Devin Singletary, 8 carries, 48 yards. You know what I'm saying? If you guys pick the over, I think Devin was supposed to rush for over 47 yards. I think I saw that somewhere. So he got 48 yards. So whoever bet that he was going to get over yardage, you made your money. You made your money right then and there. I got some super chats coming in, so I apologize. I'm going to try to get to them as much as I can. I got a super chat coming in from my man, Cuse Nation, says, yo, crown them now. 13-4, the road goes through Buffalo, spanked them even with all them turnovers. Go Bills. Rico, agreed. We got to protect our boy. You damn right we got to protect him. We can't let him take hits like that. It just can't happen. And coach, I don't care where you are, on the field or in the press box, get on that phone and be like, fam, get the F down and quit taking them big hits. We just can't have that. I'm telling you right now. Jim Doomerville. What's up, Jim? He says, Josh's composure through the ups and downs looks like the KC game. He's a true bounce vet now. Dude, when you hear, and this is when you know you've arrived, and we knew Josh arrived a couple years back, right? And right before I say how he's arrived, I got to give a shout out to my man, Scott Devereaux. Scott Devereaux, welcome to the Bing Squad. Bing, biggity, bing. And if you guys are wondering what the Bing Squad is, it's you joining the Bing Squad. You have perks. There are all these things that you join. Just look at the description to tell you exactly what you earn. And I'm going to tell you right now, one of the big ones is when you get to call in. There's a number. I'm going to give you all that. It's all there in the details. I'll give you guys just a moment. Now, here's the deal. When it comes to guys like Devin Singletary, Zach Moss, the run game, we've got to be better. We've got to be better. We've got to be more balanced, right? Now, I get it. Our OC, Ken Dorsey, I'm going to talk on him. He's got to protect his quarterback. Please protect that man. I know you want to show him that he's the guy, he's the man, but we need him all year long. We've got to protect our prized possession, and that is Josh. You feel me? So please take care of them. Take care of that man. Now, Back to the run game. Devin Singletary, 8 for 48. Zach Moss, 6 for 15, 2.5 yards a carry. It's weird because Zach Moss looked good, but then when you look at the numbers, you're like, what? I didn't expect that. And on top of that, you fumble. Not so good, right? James Cook. We're going to get into that. We're going to get into my man James Cook. You feel me? But I'm not here to bash. I'm just here to say, hey, I'm just keeping it a buck. I'm not going to hear and kiss ass because that's not what we do here. You know, we try to keep it a buck as much as we can. My man, the Pullout King. I love that name. You know what it is. Let's effing go. Allen is that dude. Diggs is that dude. Davis is that dude. But that D-line. Imagine if we had Trey White. Woo! Trey White is coming, folks. It's probably not going to be until after the bye, but my man is coming. He's on his way. He's on his way. Let's just chill for now. Let these young bucks get in the way. Let Christian Benford do what he does. Let my man Kyer Elam do what he does, and then we'll get to how this team is going to evolve. It's gonna happen. We just gotta wait it out. Diggs is cooking. You damn right, Martin. He definitely is cooking. He was cooking today, and you can tell Diggs came in with a chip on his shoulder. The first matchup with Jalen Ramsey, although he scored a touchdown, it was in the red zone, but he got shut down. Let's keep it a buck. He was shut down. Jalen Ramsey had the better day. Not today, folks. Jalen Ramsey was sitting there. He was pulling Stephon Gilmore, doing one of these. You know Stephon Gilmore, what he used to do, right? Whenever he got beat, he was like, but what about you? Nah, fam, that's on you. That is on you. You know what I'm saying? So it was lovely to see my man just do work. He did work today, and I love every bit of it. He is fantastic. Now, let me scroll on down because I'm trying to read the comments, but I'm trying to get into my show. So let's get on to it. We got 1,200 people watching right now. Salute, smash that like if you guys are here for the first time. This is the Buffalo Fanatics. This is the Rico Report. Hit that like and also subscribe. Let's do this. Now, let's go to the receiving game. Now, this is what I wanted to jump in on, right? Now, Cooper Kupp is a beast. There's no question about it. There's a reason he was a Triple Crown winner, right? 13 receptions, 128 yards today, a touchdown. The guy was sensational off of 15 targets. But guess what? Here's something that I love a lot. Where the hell was Allen Robinson? Did anybody peep Allen Robinson? I didn't think so. You know what I'm saying? So we're all worried about Cooper Kupp. Cooper Kupp's going to get his. You know what I'm saying? We'll let him get his, but we're not going to give you anything more. That's it. Higbee was non-existent. Robinson, I don't know who was Mrs. Robinson. I don't know where he was at. You saying? Cam Akers, where were you at? We stifled that offense. The great Sean McVay, the smart, brilliant offensive coordinator, had no answers for the savvy vet in Leslie Frazier. I remember y'all were saying, get rid of Frazier. He cost us that game. Frazier is just fine. It's execution. But we had to make some changes. And we made some changes, and it was a very clear what the changes look like today. And that was Von Miller and the crew. We're going to get into that, folks. So, receiving, Diggs, 8 for 122, 15 yards a pop, 1 touchdown, 9 targets. Dude, 9 targets, 8 receptions. You can't go wrong with that. That boy, and he's going up against the best. Not one of the best. He's going up against the best in Jalen Ramsey. So, I'm just saying. I'm just keeping it a buck with y'all so you guys realize what's special about this guy. Oh, he had a down year last year. He's not going to have enough to... Boy, stop with that mess. I've never heard such nonsense. He goes from 1,500 yards down to 1,200 yards, and he had a down year. What's your favorite receiver doing? What's your guy doing? You feel me? Let's go to the Patriots. What are the Patriots doing? You got anybody out there doing 1,200 yards? I didn't think so. Y'all better stop that mess, man. 1,200 yards, he had a down year. Come on, baby. Y'all playing with us now. Hey, Stephon Diggs, 8 for 122, 15 yards a pop and a touchdown. 53 long bomb from my guy, Josh Allen. Let's go. And he did it in style. He didn't want to catch it. He laid down and rolled into the end zone because that's what he can do. Lay down on your ass. That's how easy it was. That's money. That's cakes. You know what I'm saying? Give me them cakes is what he said. And he took them. He took them cookies. Don't ever let a man take your cookies. But guess what? Stephon Diggs was like, nah, give me them shits. He deboed that ass. Let's go, man. Gabe Davis, quiet day, but a big day. 4 receptions for 88 yards off of 5 targets. And that 5th one that he missed, there was a bit of a tug. There was a bit of a tug from the DB, but I'll let that slide. You know what I'm saying? But listen, efficient was the name of the game today from the pass game. You saw it all camp long. You saw it all offseason. These guys were dialed in, detailed. They were sitting with each other. They were doing everything possible. Everyone is going to eat this year. Everyone's going to eat. And y'all better recognize that. It's going to be special. By the way, Jose Colon. What's up, Jose? He says, Rams who? Bills overhyped, huh? If it wasn't for the turnovers, it would have been ugly. You damn right it would have been ugly. Bring on the Titans revenge tour. Let's go. This is a bit of a revenge tour. This is a bit of a revenge tour. You want to know a crazy stat today? You want to know a crazy stat? We got a new punter. Matt Ariza is somewhere, you know what I mean, handling his legal affairs. You know what I'm saying? He may never play again. Who knows what's going on with him? But how many? I think we had like 9 punts. No, we had 3 punts. No, shit. How many punts? 0 punts. We didn't even have to punt. It's like we just never stopped doing what we did. The Patriots know what's up. We didn't punt. We had a perfect game against them. We nearly had a perfect game against y'all. If it wasn't for those damn turnovers, it would have been, shit, these Bills are at it again. These Bills are at it again. And as they are, folks, if you guys don't want to give these Bills the props, this is the time to turn that car around and come back to Western New York and see what we're doing. Come back to Western New York and see what we're doing, because we're really putting that work in. Now, let me give. I didn't want to go right to special teams, but it was such a glaring stat. I had to put it out there for y'all. So, defensive side of the receiving, we're gonna keep staying on the receiver. Jamison Crowder, 3 for 28, off of 4 targets. Zach Moss, 6 for 6, 21 yards, 6 receptions, 6 targets, and he caught them all, but nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. I'm gonna get into that a little bit more. Isaiah McKenzie, 2 receptions for 19 yards and a tutty. 3 targets. And then Dawson Knox with the 1 lone reception. Fam, 83% completion percentage from Josh Allen. He made it look easy against a good defense, a very good defense, a very well-coached defense. Now, folks, I don't want to alarm you, but y'all better recognize. Y'all better recognize these Bills ain't fucking around today. I didn't want to cuss. I'm trying. That was my first drop of an F-bomb, but I had to. It was apropos right there. Right fucking there. There it is again. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to do it, but it's fucking right there. And that's it. That's the third one, and I'm done. Now, here we go. Now, how interesting was it that we deactivated Khalil Shakir? Now, this was very interesting because we ran with 5 running backs. We deactivated Khalil Shakir, and we put in Mr. Jamison Crowder that hasn't returned punts since his Washington days. And he was back there and looking pretty decent. He looked pretty damn good returning those kicks today. So, folks, I ain't mad at that. I am not mad at that one bit. Now, Khalil Shakir, maybe we're saving him. Maybe we're saving him for when it really matters. And it's gonna be these 3 of those guys rotating in on the deactivation list, right? It could be McKenzie deactivated next game, and it's Khalil and Crowder, or Crowder. So it's gonna be interesting to see how that plays out. Do we go with 5 running backs, or do we go with 4 and sit one of them, depending on how it went? James Cook didn't look too good today. Didn't look too hot. They'll say he might be the one deactivated. He is a rookie, and you know how McDermott is with rookies. He don't trust your asses until you prove it. So right now, he's behind the 8 ball. He's got to prove it now. And I ain't talking shit. I'm being real. I ain't hating. There's no hate. It's love, but I got to be real, right? When my kids mess up, man, I give them tough love, but it's always love, right? John DeMarchi comes in. This is for Ryan Bates Motel. Ryan Bates Motel, who, okay, gave up 1 to Donald, who is a beast. That is correct. Saffold and Morris battled their butts off. Donald is a Godzilla tonight. Donald's Godzilla tonight. Tokyo survived. Hardest job on the field. Bravo. Interior O-line. Now, let me touch on that. You're absolutely right. When I saw what Aaron Donald did to Ryan Bates on one rep, I was like, oof, it's going to be a long day for Ryan Bates. And I said, but guess what? What do they tell linemen? They always tell linemen to freaking hold your water, hunker down, anchor down, and you'll be fine. You have the aid. We don't have the freaking John Felicianos of the old days. You know what I'm saying? We've replaced that. We've gotten better. We've upgraded. So Roger Saffold coming in, right? Ryan Bates coming in. Mitch Morse is in fine shape. So collectively together, we put a good game plan together. Shout out to Ken Dorsey, because he knows that boy's a problem. We slowed down Aaron Donald. Now, how much did we slow him down? Well, Mr. Aaron Donald had 1 sack early, 2 tackles, and that was it. 1 QB hit. He's usually a menace. Let me remind you, the game we played against him last time, 6 tackles, 2 sacks, 1 forced fumble, a recovery, and he had 3 freaking tackles for loss. I don't see any of that shit today. So kudos to the interior line. Thank you, John DeMarchi, for that, because they deserve their flowers and deserve it. That was excellent play from those guys. And you know what? Josh Allen should be thanking those guys, because he was pretty clean today. He was pretty clean. The only time Josh got dirty was when he wanted to get dirty. So that's exactly what I'm saying. By the way, if we have new members that have joined and subscribed to the channel, do me a favor, please smash that like while you guys are here. And I thank you guys for tuning in. You will not be sorry. It's going to be a great freaking year. You guys are tuned into the right channel. Let's move. So now, defensive side of the ball. Guess who was our leading tackler? This person. And I want you guys to guess right now in the chat. Who was our leading tackler today? This person, I'll give you a hint. This person has been getting a lot of flack. Is he going to show up? I don't know if I trust him. Is he going to earn that money? Did he earn that extension? Did he earn that? You guys know exactly what I'm talking about. Nope, it's not Matt Milano. Tremaine Edmunds. Tremaine Edmunds was our leading tackler today. He was our leading tackler today with 10 total tackles with 7 solo. 7 solo tackles. That means my man is aware. He's around the ball. He's where he's supposed to be. Is he dialed in? You mother effing right he is. He knows what's at stake. A Super Bowl is at stake. B, big contract is at stake. And he's young. He's only 24 years old. Fam, you give him another 4-year deal. We got him for more time. So this is 1 game of 17. Solid game today. We're going to see what's really good. So Tremaine Edmunds leads the team in tackles. Let's keep going. Teron Johnson had a tall task today. He had Cooper Kupp to cover. And we already know Cooper Kupp. Cooper Kupp is that dude. But Teron Johnson held his own. There was one play that Teron Johnson did where he came in and blew a play up right at the end of the half that forced him into a long field goal. They made that field goal. Now, he blew the play up, which bounced the receiver back into the middle, and that was it. Teron Johnson, although you had some struggles today, obviously going up against one of the best, you still held your own. Salute to my man, Teron Johnson. Matt Milano, after that, Dane Jackson held his own, Micah Hyde, and so on and so forth. Now, how many sacks do we have today, folks? We had 7 freaking sacks today. 7. Folks, do the math. We had, 42 sacks last year? Do the math. If we keep putting up stats like this, it is going to be a problem for the league. We are going to be one of the best defenses to ever go down. Now, I'm probably overdoing it. It's first game. Let's calm my black ass down. I know, but it looked damn good today. It looked damn good. And let me tell you, the Von Miller effect is the real deal. The Von Miller effect is real deal. Jordan Phillips got in on 2 sacks. What? Are you kidding me? Jordan Phillips comes back to Buffalo and he's doing what he used to do back in the day. Let's go, baby. I got a super chat coming in from my man Bobby Glean. Bobby Glean comes in and says, hey, we now have Air and Dunk It Allen. Well, listen, Air Allen he's going to be there to stay. Now Allen is changing his repertoire. Now he's sick of dunking. He's sick of jumping over dudes now. Now he's like, let me dunk on your ass. Let me put my nuts on your forehead and finish. You guys I paused for the dramatic effect there. You know what I'm saying? If we all know what finish, we're all adults here. Finish. You know what I'm saying? And he finished all over the Rams today. He didn't even wipe himself. He just walked away. How disrespectful. You made a mess today. You made a mess all over the Rams today, and you didn't even wipe up the disrespect. At least say goodbye. You know what I'm saying? My man didn't even say goodbye. He turned his back and says, I'm out. You know what I'm saying? In his mind. He didn't even say anything. That's how disrespectful he got. So, folks, it was a massacre today. It was a beatdown. And I feel for the Rams, but I don't. You know what I'm saying? Y'all were talking big game that you won that Super Bowl like you some shit. Well, guess what? We came into your town. We came into your town and we handled you. Handled you with no care whatsoever. Bobby 10 Grady says, yo, Jalen Ramsey posterized all day today. Jalen didn't have a good day today, boys. Jalen didn't have a good day. He had a great play on Diggs, and Diggs was like, ooh, you had it by this much. You had it by this much. If I was just a little bit turned this way, it would have been a touchdown on your ass. But I'll give that to you. And then guess what? He repaid the favor with a long bomb. Man, y'all keep sleeping on Stephon Diggs like he ain't that dude, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying people sleeping on him, but it feels as though because Cooper Kupp is getting all the love everywhere. And they forget that Stephon Diggs, the 5th round pick, you know what I'm saying, coming out of Maryland, ain't that dude. We didn't go and give up a first rounder for no reason. We brought him here to be that guy. You know what I'm saying? And let me pause this because you got to do it in quick. Get in and get out, baby. I got my man Zeb out here. He's going to shotgun this thing. You better do it right. Let's go, baby. Drink that shit.
Hold up. Oh, I fucked it up.
No. Recover. There it is. Get it all the way down. All the way down. My man came in with a shotgun, and that's how we do it. And he's
Bills,
in.
baby.
He's in and he's out. Z-Bot, I'll get you out. I'll get you out of there, buddy. And he's in and he's out. That's how you do it, folks. Bills Mafia were doing shotguns all day today. All day. And did they clean up their mess? They probably did because they're very good citizens. But I'm going to tell you right now, It was a sloppy shotgun, but he finished. And that's what the Bills did today. We finished all over the ramps. You know what I'm saying? And Z-Bot did a good job. He messed it up, but he recovered. And that's what we're talking about. Now, let me bring my man in, P-Money. P-Money, are you ready to come in, man? I need your thoughts on this before we get more in depth on this Bills talk. You give me the thumbs up when you're ready, bro. You give me the thumbs up when you're ready. Yo, shit. Let me get my man here. I'm going to talk to me now. Talk to me nice.
Hey, what is going on, Rico?
Listen, we are great. Let me. I don't want to kill Bob because Bobby's gonna be like, yo, the double overlay. We can't do the double overlay.
Yeah, so you want me to talk to you nice, right?
Talk to me nice, baby.
I'll talk to you nice, Rico. 31-10 is a beautiful thing, isn't it?
Keep going.
Right? It's one of those things where you come in and you're like, this is your champion, the almighty Los Angeles Rams. Oh my God, these guys are amazing. And we told you. We said, listen, if it wasn't for them 13, if it wasn't for a coin toss, we was coming for you. And you know what? I'll go ahead and end it off like that.
Listen, let me just say this. This was fun because we know that this Bills team is a solid team. We've been saying it all offseason. This is a freaking complete team from top to bottom, from the kicker to the quarterback. Very solid. And it was on display today. And we get it. First week is always a crapshoot. You never know what's going to happen. But this was something we expected. We expected this shit.
Yo, say it again, Rico. Say it again. We expected
this shit. Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills came in today and they said, you know what? I got something to say. I'm going to say it with my chest. I'm going to put 31 points on your ass. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to walk away.
No, but you know what? Listen.
We're going to let you have the bright lights.
I'm going to say this one point.
Oh
my God. I'm going to say this one point and then I'm going to go ahead and sign off, Rick. I'm going to let you do your thing. But there was one drive of the game where it was the most amazing thing that just happened, right? So I think, Allen was trying to go for a scramble and there was a little scrum, right? And he got up and he looked at whoever it was and he was like, okay, I'm coming for you. Fine. No problem. I'm coming.
I like it.
The very next play, Gabe Davis, the bomb for the damn. Listen, he's different. You don't want to wake up the beast.
Don't wake him up. And you know what? There was a smile. There was a smirk on his face.
There was a smirk. I was like,
this is what I needed. If you played ball in the day, you know what I'm saying? You needed to get hit or you needed to do the hitting to wake up. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And that's what he needed that to wake up. And boy, did he ever. And that was it. He never looked back. He never freaking looked back. Boy, oh boy, does it feel good to be a Bills fan today. Let me tell you something, Jason, I'm not even going to try to pronounce your last name, but welcome to the big squad to my man, Jason. We appreciate you, my G. But listen, man. Listen, Pierre, I appreciate you. You always come on it. You always speak on it. You know what I'm saying? But don't wake up the beast. You don't poke the lion. You don't
want to do it.
You don't want to do it. You don't know what's going to happen, man. I'm telling you, the Rams picked the fight. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you've seen fights in your day where the one guy, if you hit him and he doesn't fall, you're in trouble. That was the Bills today.
But listen, you saw Aaron Donald early. You saw Aaron Donald on the sidelines like,
you saw that. It's the wrap. It was over. Ryan Bates Motel was doing his thing, man. He held his own. You know what I'm saying? Roger Saffold gave me a scare when I heard Roger Saffold was hurt. I was talking to white people. Like, we got a lineman down. I was like, damn it, Roger Saffold. I didn't even look.
I said the same thing on stream. I was like, the only lineman I was thinking about, it better not be Roger Saffold. Oh, it is. Dang it.
And then we saw that it was the eye. I said, okay, we're good. We are good. Tell me those fans didn't say, oh, shit, it's Roger Saffold. I did not want to hear that. And here's the good thing. We got out of this game unscathed. No injuries. This is good. We'll take that.
We had like a little scare with Ed Oliver.
Oh, we did.
Quite a little scare. Yep. But, you're right.
He was back at it. My man Jason came back with another super chat. Says, yo, Nick Allen wrong again about Josh Allen. Aha, Nick, right. I know what you're talking about. I can't see him. I can see him eat crow. He's not going to eat crow. He's just going to say, you know what? He did good, and that was it. But Pierre, right before you get out of here.
Yeah, go ahead.
Before you get out of here. When you saw that long bomb to Gabe Davis, what I can only imagine what your reaction was, because that was the big one. That was the big one. The long bomb to Gabe Davis. How did that feel?
Yo, Rico, it was an amazing feeling because I called it the entire time. Because remember, I said, once I saw that I said, it's over. It's over. He's about to dominate. So as soon as he made that pass, I'll show you the reaction. Because I definitely have it. But man, it was absolutely amazing. And look, I'm gonna go ahead and end off with this real quick.
Yes, sir.
So a lot of people are afraid, and I understand, right? You know, we're not used to this whole us being that team, right? And I get it. I absolutely get it. But understand this. We didn't build this thing for no reason. There was a reason why it took us, 17-year drought to have to deal with that. There's a big reason why we still have to hear all the jokes about, oh, you lost 4 straight. Listen, it's time for us to embrace the fact that we're that team now, and it's okay to embrace it. I'm going to tell you this, and I'm going to go ahead and end off with this. I have 100% embraced this team to be the most dominant team. You know what? I'm not going to say the rest.
Yeah, listen, the dominant team, listen, I'm going to see if I can try to finish it. Don't be afraid to call the shot and say they're going to be the most dominant team this year.
Ever. Let's go. Ever. From top to bottom. Because listen to this, though. We not only have a great offense, because we know we arguably, listen, I'm saying arguably just to be nice.
All right, you being nice right now.
Right? Because Josh Allen is the guy. He's him, right?
He is him.
But we also have one of the best defense in football. We were number 1 last year. We came out better. It's over.
Some people might say that number 1 was a soft number 1. Well, guess what? Let me put that hard on you.
Okay, here's your champion.
Let me put that hard on you. Pause. Because that's the number 1. That's a hard number 1 defense right now. We were a soft defense last year. Soft number 1. We are hard number 1. You know what I'm saying?
You're damn right.
I ain't pausing on that one. I paused way too many times. But my man P Money, I appreciate you. You know how we do, man. Listen, big shout out. If you guys don't realize, if you guys have not followed our Instagram, we officially have gone over 100,000 followers. Shout out to my guy Bobby Ray holding it down, our IG operator. Salute. If you guys haven't followed, this is the best IG page, and I have no cap. There's no cap. It's a great.
Let's reminisce real quick, Rico. Let's reminisce real quick, man.
Let's reminisce.
It's been 10 years, big. It's been a long grind, us over here, trying to share as much content to Bills Mafia as humanly possible. We done had our Instagram shut down, our Twitter shut down, and because of the support of Bills Mafia and all the Buffalo fanatics,
facts,
we were able to keep the grind alive. Huge shout out to Bobby Ray, 100K. That's a huge milestone.
Huge. 10
years in the game, and for us to reach 100K on just, Instagram by itself.
Love it.
Huge shout out to you. Huge shout out to everyone who came through Buffalo Fanatics. It's all love to everybody.
No doubt. And huge shout out to the visionary, man. Huge shout out to the visionary, boy. Anyway, we good, man. Listen, we're going to get back to the show. I appreciate it.
Enjoy it.
We're gonna chop it up afterwards. The group chat's always lit.
It's the Kingpin and all my.
Yeah. That's my guy, Kingpin. Look, folks, get hyped. It's okay to get hyped. You know what I'm saying? It's been a long freaking time where Bills fans had to sit here with quarterback after quarterback after quarterback that wasn't making the cut, that wasn't good enough. Now we get to enjoy it, man. Especially on week 1. Week 1 is always the time where you can enjoy these wins because the first one. It's the first game. We have a few days to enjoy it. Actually, we got a whole week to enjoy this shit. So guess what? We haven't, I'll say we have until Sunday when the other games happen. So we are going to be the talk of the town. We're going to be the talk of the town for the next 2 or 3 days. Enjoy it, baby. Freaking enjoy it. Now, I need to talk about these freaking statistics of this game. Now, I'm not talking about the box score. I'm talking about the team statistics. You know what I'm saying? Jason comes in with another super chat, says, if the Bills reach the Super Bowl, should the Bills wear the 90s jerseys in the game? That would be sweet. Hell no. You guys already know how I feel about that freaking stank-ass 90s team. We don't want that stank. You heard Vaughn. Burn that shit down. We don't want any of that stuff. It's a new beginning. Burn it all. It's a new freaking beginning. I don't want to hear nothing about no 90s jerseys. Yo, it's a fresh new beginning. Let's go with what we know is best. And that's what the crew is providing. We don't need to bring back, reminisce. Nah, we good. We are good. Burn it all, man. So now, let's go to, like, I want to show you how dominant we were today. All right? So, obviously, you know the score, 31-10. We absolutely handle business, right? Now, 9 for 10. Do you know what statistic that was? That was us on third downs. We were 90% on third down. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the NFL. You're not playing, you know what I'm saying, the freaking worst team in the NFL. We're not playing the freaking Jaguars. You know what I'm saying? We're not playing the Jets. You know what I'm saying? We're playing the freaking Super Bowl winner, and we marched up and down that field without a single punt. Sam Morris, I believe his name is Sam Morris. He just came to the team. Sam Morris came to his team thinking he was going to punt today. I was like, all right, cool. I got a job. I'm going to punt. Damn, I didn't realize that we could go 2 or 3 games, maybe 4, without punting a single one. And especially not against the Rams. Not the Rams. The punt returner for the Rams was like, yo, am I going to get some work today, fellas? Defense, you going to stop something today? Not today. Not today. Shout out to this freaking offense. Ken Dorsey was calling the right plays today. Shout out to Ken Dorsey. Your first official game. Yo, I don't care what happens. When they go into that locker room, that game ball, go. Sorry, I said Sam Morris. It's Sam Martin. Excuse me. I don't want to disrespect that man. So you go into this locker room, you give that game ball to Ken Dorsey. You know what I'm saying? You give that game ball to Ken Dorsey. I didn't even know what they're doing at. I'm sure there's gonna have footage of it and the speech from the team. But I'm telling you right now, what a day. Now, 9 for 10 on third down efficiency. We didn't even have to go for it on fourth down. Thank goodness. The Rams had to go for it 3 times on fourth down. They went for 2 for 3, 66%. Let us keep going. 413 total yards today compared to 243. This is a team that every home opener the last 5 times have averaged 32 points. We dropped them bitches to 10. There goes my other cuss word. You know what I'm saying? So 413 yards, I'll take that. We had 10 drives, 10 apiece. You know what I'm saying? 7 yards of play. And here's where the difference is. We were getting 7 yards of freaking play as opposed to them at 3.7. They really had to work for it. They had to work for it. You know what I'm saying? When you have a quarterback like Josh, fam, it comes like that. You know what I'm saying? 7 yards a pop. Let's go, man. 292 yards rushing, passing. We'll take that. Now, the one statistic that I'm sitting here going, come on, we got to be better than that. We got to be better than that. 4 freaking turnovers. We had 4 turnovers. Typically, a team has 4 turnovers. You know what happens? You lose. There's no way you win. Now, we're the Bills. We do things differently. 4 turnovers, and we spanked the team 31-10. Could you imagine if we don't give these guys the rock 4 freaking times and our kicker doesn't kick it out of bounds and give them the field position? This wasn't close. We allowed them to be close. We allowed them to stay in the game. You know what I'm saying? And it shouldn't have been that way. It shouldn't have been that way. So salute to the whole freaking team. Y'all really put the work in. Y'all did it. Real talk, man. So red zone. We went 2 for 2 in the red zone. Can't be stock 100%. And the penalties. The penalties, we actually did pretty good. 5 penalties for 35 yards. We've had worse games. So we limited the penalties. I'm good with that. And we held the position of the possession. The possession game was on us. We had 31 minutes of possession. But the one thing that stands out to me is the fact that we did not have to punt and went 9 for 10, 90% on third downs. Salute to the freaking team. They really did that. So looking at this whole game, and we got to talk about a few things. You know what I'm saying? Let's go right. Let's go to the defensive side of the ball. I found it extremely odd that the first round draft pick, the one that we traded up for, Kyer Elam, I'm not going to say he was benched. I don't know if it's a matter of benched, but he didn't start. He didn't start. It was Christian Benford. And not that we laughing at Christian Benford. We've heard all about Christian Benford all offseason. Is he is he the more polished cornerback? Was this more of a matchup? Is he the better cornerback? Did we overdraft on Kaiir Elam? I hope that's not the case, but that is alarming to me. Your 6th round draft pick is starting over your 1st round draft pick. Come on, man. I don't know what's going on, and I'm curious to find out what the explanation was. I'm curious to find out. This was interesting. Now, we'll get more into that once we get more information. We can hit that on Tuesday's show. Here's another one that came in that I found very interesting. We ran with 5 running backs today, and we understand it. 5 running backs, James Cook being the one that can split out as a receiver because he's a very good receiving back. But what the hell did he do today for me? He didn't do anything for me today. He absolutely, and I needed him to have moments in the game where I could say, okay, I understand. I get it. That preseason game that he had that long run, a couple long runs, that was cute, but you're going up against 3rd string guys, 2nd string guys that are probably not even in the league right now, or they're sitting there looking for a team to pick them up. Now this is where it counts. First carry you get, high and tight, not even. Loose like a freaking, and you let them take that ball from you? Son, come on, man. Now, you're going to remember that. That's your first carry ever, and you fumbled it. So you have an opportunity to redeem yourself, and I hope you do. I want you to. But you didn't give me any indication to say, okay, I get it. I get why we drafted him. And it's always going to make me go and make me look back and say, man, we could have had Breece Hall. I don't want to say that no more. But this game makes me say, damn, did we take the right guy? I hope I'm wrong. But we started 5 running backs. I can't see us doing it next game. One of these guys is going to sit between James Cook and between Zach Moss. And Zach Moss had some moments where he looked real good, and then you fumble it. Fam, we're trying to close the game out, and you fumble that football? You can't do shit like that. You can't, man. You're trying to reinvent yourself. You were looking good in the game, man. You were looking positive. You were looking solid, and you give up the damn ball? You can't. Come on, man. By the way, shout out to everybody tuned in. If you have been following the Buffalo Fanatics for some time, let me know in the chat how long you've been following us. Is it 6 months? Is it today? Is this the first day you're following us? Have you been following us since our freaking Facebook days? Are you following us since our Zoom days, right? When we used to do Google freaking Zooms. Have you been following us since then? Have you been following us since the BSN days? The Buffalo Sports Network? Remember the BSN? Boy, y'all better recognize, man. If you guys have been following since that long, we appreciate you. Smash that like for that reason. And I appreciate you guys all. Now, let me just break things down in a way where we can kind of speak on this game on an overall aspect. This was a very good win. This was a solid win. This was a win we absolutely needed. Not because we're desperate. This has nothing to do with desperation. This was all about setting the freaking tone. This was all about setting the tone. Setting the tone in the locker room, setting the tone in the division, setting the tone in the conference, and setting the tone in the NFL. You know what I'm saying? This is for everyone to know that this is the NFL, man. We ain't playing games. Every win matters. Going 0-1, it hurts on spread. I don't care what anybody tells me. Going 0-1 just looks awful. You know what I'm saying? Because now you got to go 1-1, then you got to stack your wins. This is a beautiful thing right now. We start off 1-0, but it wasn't that we sloppily got by. We just squeaked by on a last-minute field goal. No. This was in convincing fashion. And what a beautiful thing it is. What a beautiful thing it is, man. We've been asking this. We've been wanting this for so damn long. And we have it. You know what I'm saying? We have the team. We have the team that's good enough to win the whole thing. I saw somebody today or the other day say, I think it was Jason McCourty on Good Morning Football. He's predicting the Bills go up against the Tampa Bay Bucks against Tom Brady. How beautiful would that be? Now, I'm getting ahead of myself. We're 1 week in. We've got a long season to go. But I'm going to tell you right now, man, we look good today. Folks, we look good. We got a lot of things to clean up. No question about it. But I'm going to give a round of applause to my man, Ken Dorsey. Ken Dorsey, you called the solid game. You can actually, not once did I even have to bring up Brian Dable. And this is the first time I'm doing it today, right? On this show. Not once. I did not have to bring up Brian Dable. Not because we missed Brian Dable. Man, if it was Brian Dable, he would have done. No, you've created your own lane. You created your own lane. We had a more balanced look today. I'm looking at how many times we passed the ball. How many times we passed the ball today? And I want to see how balanced we were because it looks like we're going to be more of a balanced team. So we had 25 rushing attempts today overall. And we threw the ball 31 times. Fam, that's pretty damn close to being balanced. That's pretty damn close. And I'm looking forward to more closing games out with our run game. I'd love to see more of that. I didn't see enough of that today. But you know what? It is what it is. We're going to get there. But I do not want my quarterback being my leading rusher. I've said this before. I'm going to say it again. Give the ball to the running backs. But when you're running backs, and this is exactly what happened last year, when we could not get the run game going early in the season, what did Allen have to do? He took it upon himself. Start running the ball to get momentum, to make us the 6th best rushing team in the game. But I don't want it to be Josh Allen leading the way. I want it to be the 3 freaking running backs that we have back there. One of y'all figure it out who's going to be the lead back and take full advantage. Giving up the damn football like that. We can't do that shit, man. We can't. Shout out to my man Joey B. Comes in and says, yo, Breece Hall going to fumble on his first carry too. You never know. You never know. You know what I'm saying? I'm not paying attention to them damn Jets. I can't stand the Jets. And because I can't stand the Jets, that means I can't stand, you know what I'm saying? I have to not stand Mr. Breece Hall. But I'm going to be watching. And he better not try to perform against us. I can't. I won't be able to have that. I cannot. So, folks, what a solid game. Now, I'm going to ask you guys a question. What was your favorite part of this game today? What stood out to you as your favorite play, your favorite moment? What was your favorite moment of the day? I'm going to give you a couple. I mean, the first one was that stiff arm. That stiff arm was a monumental moment. I liked it. It was one of those moments where it's like, okay, you know who Josh Allen is. He's never going to go down. He ain't going to be no bitch. He's going to make sure that you know who he is. That's number one, right? That stood out many times. But we had 7 sacks today. This is the line that we've always wanted. This is the D line that we always wanted. This is the pressure. This is the amount of hurries. This is what we needed from this D. We wanted it from last year's defensive line, but we just had too many old cats. You know what I'm saying? Jerry Hughes, Mario Addison. Like, nah, fam. We need to come in with specialized guys that do this. You know what I'm saying? That are headed towards the Hall of Fame and some young bucks. You know what I'm saying? That was great. Boogie Basham. Blocks the pass. Tips it. Interception. Fam, that is great. Boogie Basham again, hustle play all the way down to get Matthew Stafford. He was relentless today. Loved what I saw from Boogie Basham. Loved what I saw from Greg Rousseau. Loved what I saw from the defensive line as a whole. They could not run the ball today, folks. How many rushing yards did they have on us today? Let me take a look. Rushing and this is what we needed to fix. Because you guys remember, the Colts are a freaking nasty team. Jonathan Taylor is a nasty man. You know what I mean? He is nasty. That boy came to play against us last year. Over 200 yards rushing. He absolutely obliterated us. He did us dirty. We needed to fix that. And that we did, right? Today, Cam Akers was supposed to scare us. I don't know who the F thought that Cam Akers was going to do something. I don't know who the F thought that Darrell Henderson was going to do something. We held these guys to 52 yards rushing. 52 yards rushing. I was on the TSS Fantasy Sports Show yesterday. Yesterday. Shout out to those guys that invited me. I went up head to head versus an LA Rams beat writer. He knows everything about that team, and we had to go chumps versus champs. And he won. The ref was awful first and foremost. I mean, I gotta call him out. He made some picks that were awful, but I called everything out. They asked me to make a case for Allen Robinson being a chump. Allen Robinson had 1 reception today. I said, we don't know what Allen Robinson is going to show up. Is it the one that gives you 1,400 yards or is the one that gives you 300 yards? You know what I'm saying? Which one's going to show up? I don't think he's going to show up tomorrow. All right, let's talk about Matthew Stafford. Matthew Stafford is great. He's awesome. He came on a team that was already set. They just needed a quarterback to really guide them through, and he did what he's supposed to do. But he also has a case of throwing interceptions. And guess what? We made him do that today. You know what I'm saying? Well, Cam Akers is going to be, you're going to see what Cam Akers does. He's healthy. Well, Cam Akers didn't do shit in the playoffs last year. He had 2 yards of carry. That's number one. He was irrelevant. Yes, I know he's coming off of an Achilles. He was irrelevant, but your O-line did not get better. It's average at best. Man, like this team was a better team. The Bills were a better team all the way around. Yeah, you got a couple superstars, but they didn't do shit. They didn't do shit. They didn't do anything worth a damn today. Straight up. The only guy that really did something was your guy Cooper Kupp. But nobody else showed up. So what does that matter? You know what I'm saying? Triple crown my ass this. You feel me? Anyway, I'm just trying to keep it real. I'm trying to keep it a buck. They didn't give us anything impressive today. Were you impressed? I'm talking to you guys. I'm talking to you guys. Were you guys impressed? I wasn't. Nothing looked impressive to me at all. Like my man Silas Whittle just said, man, we looked like the juggernaut. We started off a little slow. Once we got momentum, we started going. We were Donkey Kong. You guys ever play? I mean, if you guys are my age, you guys played video games back in the day, and you played Super Mario. You know what I'm saying? And you played all those games, and then you got Mario Kart, right? You ever drive with Donkey Kong, slow to get out the brakes? Well, once that steam is going, get out his way. He's bumping you out the way. We were Donkey Kong today. We were Bowser. You know what I'm saying? We took some time to get going. You know what I'm saying? But once the momentum was there, get out the way. We coming for you. That's it. So shout out to the Bills. Y'all really came through today. 413 total yards. The one thing we got to clean up is the damn turnovers. And I know we know this. 2 bad interceptions, you know what I'm saying? One on a miscommunication, that's what it looked like, and a deflection. You know what I mean? 2 fumbles. James Cook, hold on to the freaking pigskin, and freaking Zach Moss, hold on to the pigskin. We can't give these guys the football because there's going to be a day where the other team just can't miss. Just can't miss. And we're going to give these guys an easy way in? No, we can't do that. Clean the freaking turnovers up. We didn't have any penalties, but the turnovers really killed us because if we didn't have the turnovers, my goodness, this would have been a bloodbath. I'm sorry. It just would have been a bloodbath. So, by the way, and the beat reporter, I don't want to just say the beat reporter. His name is Michael J. Duarte. Michael J. Duarte, I tried to tell you. You know what I'm saying? And the Bills proved me right. Y'all keep messing around, man, and these Bills are going to mess around and get you. Now, I don't want to give you guys my stars of the game because I'm going to wait till Tuesday night show. Y'all need to come back for the Tuesday night show because it's going to be lit just like it is right now. But I gotta give flowers. To freaking Phillips. Jordan Phillips we always loved Jordan Phillips. Jordan Phillips has always been a beloved member of the Bills Mafia. He gets the crowd going. He is the spark plug. And boy, was he a spark plug today. And I'm going to go right back to what stood out for me. The moments that stood out for me is the defense. And more specifically, the freaking defensive line. We got, after today, 7 sacks for this defense. Let me tell you something. Who got in on the party? We had 2 sacks from Von Miller. How refreshing is that, first and foremost? By the way, I got to give a shout out to my girl, Sophia. Sophia, what's up? Sophia says, Rico is fresh at night. Thanks. Smash that like. Well, listen, man, I'm fresh every day. I try to be fresh, as always. You feel me? So I appreciate you, Sophia. Sophia, I appreciate you. Now, back to it. Von Miller, 2 sacks, 4 tackles, 4 total tackles, and he had 3 tackles for loss. That's why we brought that man here. That's why we brought him here. Closer. To get after the quarterback, get these guys in long, 3rd and longs, and force them have to pass the rock. And guess what? Von Miller is going to be on you. You know what I mean? It's a game of chess, man. I'm going to bull rush you. I'm going to speed rush you. I'm going to go outside. Now it's like you don't know what I'm going to do. And when you're a Hall of Famer, you have a barrage of freaking pass rush moves. You don't know what's coming your way. And you got a whole bunch of hungry dogs on the other side of the line. Good luck, O-lineman. And the Titans, good luck to y'all, baby. Good luck to y'all. Now, Von Miller, 2 sacks. We had Greg Rousseau with a sack. That one fell right in his lap. But you know what? You're right place, right time. I love it. It was a fumble, but guess what? He was right there. You ain't getting out. You're not getting out of his grasp. I'm going to tell you something. There was a play that Greg Rousseau, I don't know if you guys remember it, but he was chasing down Matthew Stafford. Matthew Stafford made it outside. Greg Rousseau start and stop was actually impressive for a boy that's 6'7". That boy had long strides and was quick. My goodness, man, to be a quarterback, to be a running back in this league when you have athletes like that are on the other side of the ball, holy ish. That's all I'm going to say. But anyway, Greg Rousseau, 4 tackles, 1 sack, and a tackle for loss. Jordan Phillips had 1.5 sacks. Shout out to Jordan Phillips, right? Boogie Basham had the sack, the interception, and 2 tackles. Shout out to my freaking guy, Boogie Basham. I'm telling you, man, I'm excited about the team. AJ Epenesa had a 1.5 sacks. Now, let me talk about A.J. Epenesa. Keep it a buck. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it a buck. A lot of times we were thinking, shoot, I don't know if we have enough room to keep A.J. Epenesa. A.J. Epenesa might be the guy that's going to be A, inactive, B, potentially cut, or C, traded. Not only none of those things were done, but he was quite productive today. This is what they drafted. And I'm shocked myself. I don't want to say I'm shocked. I'm surprised. I'm very surprised. I did not expect this from A.J. Epenesa. And you know, when someone that's got hype, that's someone that's got momentum, and this was a big confidence booster, who knows what's next for A.J. Epenesa? Who knows what's next for guys like Boogie Basham? And this is a beautiful thing. You bring in a guy like Von Miller, not only for his abilities on the field, but what he shares with the rest of the D-line. Folks, this is big time. Embrace it, man. This is going to be a freaking fun year. I feel sorry for our opponents, man. I'll tell you right now. And Monday Night Football, if you thought Bills Mafia showed up today in LA, because it did sound like it was a freaking home game to us, I'm not going to lie. I heard the cheers. Maybe LA was a little more rowdy for the LA team, but I'm telling you right now, I heard the cheers. You got the Rock Johnson coming in there. Do you smell? Boy, please. You know what I smell today? I smell bullshit. I smell bullshit from the opponent. And that's facts. That's what they put on the field. The only person that stood out and played well today was Cooper Kupp. But it's expected. It is expected. When you're down 31-10, you got to throw the rock, and you got to go to your best guy. Wait till we get completely healthy, and I'm talking about Trey White being there, and go from there. Now, those 7 sacks are amazing. I love it. Now, I do want to talk about one last thing. Before I get out of here. Now, I got to give a shout-out to my man, John Kaiser. What's up, John Kaiser? Says, yo, Rico, 0 blitzes from the Buffalo. Oh, shit. 0 blitzes from Buffalo today. 7 sacks. They're able to play 8 in cover and still create havoc and pressure. That's huge. That is absolutely huge. We didn't even have to. But that's the beauty. That's the beauty of having a guy like Von Miller and putting all that money into the defensive line, the defensive front, because we can just get after it with 4. We tried that last year. It wasn't good enough. We had to send blitzes. This was a great indication. Our leading tackler today was Tremaine Edmunds. What does that mean? Our defensive line, our defensive interior lineman held up. So it frees up Tremaine Edmunds to get in on tackles. Let me jump on the other side. Who was the leading tackler for freaking the Los Angeles Rams? Troy Hill, the freaking corner. Next guy, Bobby Wagner, which I expected. When you have a guy like Aaron Donald, Floyd, you got to make tackles. After that, Ernest Jones, Nick Scott, Jalen Ramsey. Jalen Ramsey, 6 tackles, no picks, no nothing. I mean, it's going to happen. You're not going to have a pick every day. You know what I'm saying? Stephon Diggs, 8 for 122. How about that? How about them apples? Now, moving on. I appreciate the stats, my friend, John Kaiser. Appreciate that. But hear me out, folks. Hear me out. I got to bring out one more thing. The defensive sacks are great. They're amazing. But there's one bold prediction that I made today that I don't know if you guys watched the pregame show today. If you guys did, salute to y'all. Appreciate y'all for tuning back in. But the question was, it was me asking the questions. The question was, what bold prediction do you see happening today? And I sat there and I thought about it. And this is on the fly. I didn't write this down. I just feeling the game. And my bold prediction was Jordan Poyer is going to have 2 interceptions. Now, I was 1 interception short, but the interception that I said that he was going to have was going to be the game-sealing interception. It's going to be an interception that's going to seal the game, and that will be it. Boy, was that close. But one can say that interception was the dagger. That interception could have been the dagger, or maybe it was the one done by Boogie Basham. But my goodness, Jordan Poyer, this guy is the real deal. And I bring Jordan Poyer up because Jordan Poyer is without a deal still. What more does this man have to do to earn his pay? What do you want to do? You want him to beg like Tyrese? What do you want from me? Like, what do you want this man to do? He gives you all pro. He gets the Pro Bowl. He's giving you an ability to allow you to go with young corners because the back end is solid and is sealed. But y'all sitting here messing around paying everybody else but him. Pay the man. He deserves it. Stop messing around, man. And you got to give credit to Jordan Poyer. He's going out there playing for his boys. He's playing for his teammates. That's the epitome of unselfish. I mean, some might say, you know what? If he sat there and held out, it's all about the money. It is about the money. Don't be naive. It is about the money. But right now, what he's doing right now is saying, you know what? Maybe he's accepted that they ain't gonna pay him. So I'm gonna play my contract and I'm gone next year. So I might as well make the most of it because this year is going to be a good year regardless. Whether they pay me or they don't pay me, I'm playing for my team next year, or I'm playing for the team that's going to win the damn Super Bowl, and I'm playing for the team right now that I'm playing for. Who knows? But the fact that they have not paid him is interesting. What is it, guys? What is it? So we'll see how that plays out. But the fact of the matter is this, he's still going to make plays, and he ain't going to complain one bit. Freaking salute to him. Respect. Respect to that man. Now, folks, right now, it is 1:30 in the morning for me. It is 12:30 for you. I'm going to keep rocking because we got 1,200 people rocking. I can't just let y'all go to bed like this. So if you guys have questions, concerns, you know what I'm saying, you want to come in and say, you know what, I got something to say. You want to call in, go ahead and call in. Mr. Diggs says, yo, Rico, the Lakers jersey has to be removed. Hell no, it's not going to be removed. This was strategically put on. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Laker guy. That's my squad. You know what I'm saying? But I made sure I put my ball cap on. And I was like, you know what? I want people to see that I'm wearing Lakers. Yeah, I mean, I want the Rams to think when they watch this video, oh, he's gonna be rooting for the. No, fam, I ain't rooting for you, Rams. I want you to click on this video so you see this. So now you can hear me talk shit about y'all. It's Bills Mafia all day. It's every day. That ain't gonna change. And I ain't taking this jersey out. I pay good money for this shit. You feel me? Let's go. So, folks, overall, great game. Overall, a solid game. I don't want to say great game. Overall, a solid game. It wasn't against the Patriots where we had a near perfect game, but I'm gonna tell you, this was one that you can go to bed tonight and go. you literally can. You can go to bed just fine, and you can wake up tomorrow. Sun's gonna be shining. Food's gonna taste great. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to walk around moping all over the place all up until Sunday. We can enjoy every media outlet talking about our team straight up and down. You know what I'm saying? And what I love about what I bring to the Buffalo Fanatics and what, as a content creator, I can still be a fan and still be objective. And that's the beautiful thing. I ain't got nobody telling me you shouldn't say that. And that's not, man, bump that. Love it. And this is fun because we've got guys like you guys, the women and the men and everyone tuning in. We're able to do what we do because of y'all. I hope that we provide what you guys need, this therapy, and that way we can enjoy these wins together. And we can grovel and bicker about the losses that are going to come our way because we're going to go through some adversity. But boy, oh boy, is this going to be fun. This is going to be a freaking fun year. Buckle up. So next up, Tennessee whiskey. I don't know about you guys, but that Tennessee whiskey is pretty good. The honey jack is pretty damn good. That honey jack is pretty damn good. I might have to buy me a bottle for next week. Now, we got to figure things out. Because I'm still conflicted if I'm going to Buffalo, if I'm not. I still got time. You know what I'm saying? So we got to figure some things out. If I don't, damn, it's going to be a shame. But boy, oh boy, would I like to be there. Now, Juan Castillo comes in and says the game was sloppy as F, and they still smoked them. Buffalo Bills all day. It was sloppy at the beginning. But we got our act together and we started putting points up. I mean, listen, first quarter, we're up 7-0. Second quarter, they put up 10 points and we had 3. And then we just took over from there. Second half, we made the adjustments. We put 21 points up in the second half. You can't ask for more. And this is great, man. So salute to Ken Dorsey for adjusting. Salute to Leslie Frazier for making the necessary adjustments. I would have liked if we kind of, slowed down Cooper Kupp a little bit more, but I mean, it is what it is. And salute to freaking the defensive front that just came out and played today. This was a good win. This was a solid win. This was a tone setter. This was the tone setter that we all needed. We needed this. Pierre Kim says, yo, wait, we still going home? We still going to the game? I have no idea, man. I have no idea, man. I have no idea. We still got to figure it out. But hey, I'm saying, man, I'm loving what we did today. My man Thinking Atheist says, Rico, what's up, baby? We put a serious spanking on them Rams. Go Buffalo. You damn right we did. We damn right. And there's more to come. There is more to come. Now, I want to sit here and I want to thank each and every one of you guys tuned in. This was a fun night. We were at 1,300 people watching today, and it doesn't go unnoticed. While you guys are in here, do me a favor, smash that like. It helps us. It helps a lot of people jump in and watch this stream. And more specifically, I want Rams fans to come in and watch this so they know what's good. You know what I'm saying? And then when it really matters, if we face them again, it's that much more fun, isn't it? I'm going to tell you that right now. We got my man John Kaiser says, yo, Ramsey targets 7 times, 6 catches, 124, 2 TDs. So we weren't scared to go at Ramsey. That's what that tells me. We targeted him 6 times, or 6 catches for 124. That's probably one of his worst games he's ever played. It's probably one of his worst games he's ever played. And we'll take it. And shout out to my boys, Tennessee Titans Weekly. We on you guys. Yo, listen, Tennessee Titans Weekly, we're going to talk about it. My man Pierre, my man Jacques. You know what I'm saying? Pierre, Hawk, Jacques. Yo, we're going to get there, man. We're going to talk about it. Folks, Titans, Bills is happening. I'm going to be jumping on shows with these boys, and we're going to do it up big. It's going to be fun. I see you guys next week. I'll see y'all next week. So, folks, here it is, man. The Bills win 31-10. Fun night. It was good to have the Bills under the bright lights. The AFC East stands at 1-0. And it's going to be lovely. It's going to be lovely. It's going to be a freaking fun year, man. Fun freaking year. 7 sacks today. Lovely. Dane Jackson with the lone interception. Love every bit of it. Like, guys, Dane Jackson and Boogie Basham. Matthew Stafford looked lost. Matthew Stafford just was like, damn, these guys are all over me. I don't know where they're coming from. They're coming from everywhere. They're just everywhere. That's what it's going to be, man. It's going to be the freaking cold front. The cold front. They were talking about all that heat that was in LA. Well, you know what? The Bills came in and brought the cold front on your ass. You felt that? There you go. Max Bigavell. You know what I'm saying? We get you. Wavy. We're all over you. So, folks, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you guys tuning in. We got another one coming. Tennessee Titans Monday night is going to be fun. Maybe I'll be there. Maybe I won't. I still got to figure it out. We got the time is ticking. Time is ticking. But I'm going to tell you this right now. Monday night, smoke break with my man Z-Bot. Tuesday night, I'm back at it again on Tuesday night. Join me. If you enjoyed this show, there's going to be plenty more for you to enjoy. And I didn't even get into all the things I want to get into. Who's going on the milk carton? You know what I'm saying? Who's the bright side? We're going to get into all of that, right? Number 2, we're going Wednesday with my man Rev. We're going to rev it up on Wednesday. And then we're back at it again on Friday. So we will see you then. So, folks, I mean, shoot, it pains me to say goodbye, but I got to say goodbye because it's 1:30 in the morning, almost 2 a.m. I got to get out of here. So, folks, enjoy yourselves. I enjoyed the game. The Bills come in with 31-10, absolute beatdown against the Super Bowl champs, LA Rams. They didn't look Super Bowl champions to me today. They look like more like Super Bowl chumps. I know that was corny, but I had to say it. So, folks, LA Rams, LA Ram Nation, you know what I'm saying? Rams house. Well, we made it Bills house. We made it Bills Mafia. We were all over you. We circled that shit. Circle the freaking wagons, baby. We got it. That's it for us. So, folks, that's my time, man. It's the Rico Report. It's the Buffalo Fanatics. I hope you guys enjoyed this win. Big dubs for Buffalo. Big dubs for Bills Mafia. You know what I'm saying? So you guys have yourself a great night. And until next time, it's your boy. Have yourself a great night. We'll catch you on the flip side. It's the Rico Report. And I'm gone. Let's go.
With the double moves coming straight for the quarterback. Take him down, take him down. McDermott clapping on the sidelines. In the crowd going crazy. Mafia, it's our time. Josh Allen, it's your time. It's the Mafia, yeah. Sunday, 1 Bills Drive. Mafia, where you at? Buffalo, 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 it's the Mafia. 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 It's the Buffalo Bills, ayy. It's the Buffalo Bills, ayy. Buffalo, 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 it's the mafia. Josh Allen, Steph Diggs, Shaq Lawson, who's stopping us? Trey Edmunds, Ed Oliver, Jordan Phillips, who blocking us? I don't see nobody stopping us. Number one, no one on top of us. Mitch Moore snapped to Josh Allen, looking down the field, see no one open, so he scrambled right. He sees somebody open, but he off balance, so he gotta be focused. Dawkins with the block, Allen with the shot, 70 yards. Will it be called Gabe Davis or Jay Crowder? Down the field, past the whole roster, that Steph Diggs make it so easy. Touchdown, Highmark Field rocking every Sunday. Got a hangover on every Monday. Get your bass kicked, you know we winning. Josh Allen passing, who gon' pass us? With Devin and Cook, you know we great. If you're not a Bills fan, we don't.